Welcome to Community Media Trivia. I'm with my co-hosts, Jeff Cook, Eliza Jane here. It is March 2nd. You guys ready to play trivia? Log on to communitymedia.net/trivia to play with us. We have a very special guest with you today. It is Emily Whitcomb. Welcome, Emily.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so hi, my name is Emily Whitcomb. I'm born and raised in the area in Adams County, specifically Fairfield. So I am no stranger to you guys. Right now, I am pursuing acting full time. I actually have a few movies coming out. One is Righteous Blood with Michael Paré. And then two other ones are with Key 13 film partners that are based in Virginia and Frederick. So other than that, I really enjoy the outdoors. I do hike a lot. I play piano and I try to sing sometimes. And when I'm not doing that, I do a lot of social justice work.
Awesome.
So that's just a little bit about me.
We'll have to see how you dive into trivia with some of our panelists. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, I think she's well equipped, and we're so excited to have you on the show, Emily. Thanks so much, and we look forward to talking to you more about your career a little later in the program.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
And let's meet the rest of our panelists. Center Square right now, Zach Hirsch is back after being our guest of honor last week. So
yes.
Now you can concentrate completely on trivia. You don't have to worry about answering questions. And but what a great performance. We put him on the spot, said, hey, you got a song? He went right into it.
Absolutely.
And earlier we said, hey, now we need a theme song for the show. So we'll see how that works out. Pete Sox is back again. Pete, thanks so much for being with us. The hero of local municipal government. You can watch him what night sometimes on, when does your township meet? The third Monday or something?
Second Monday of every month.
Second Monday. So yeah, that's coming up next Monday.
Yep.
And then Christopher, I haven't met you before, but I look forward to having you on the show. We enjoy your animated style and let it all hang out. And last but not least, he looks a little glum. I don't know why. He's our reigning champion. Our own Ken Jennings. And Greg Weaver's here, living the dream and leading the way and setting down the gauntlet for everybody else. So everybody can play at home. You don't have to use your real name. If you're worried you might finish last and you want to go with an alias the first time around, that's fine. So I guess the board will tell us when it's time.
And
it
the
says
countdown
it will begin shortly. 10 seconds.
Communitymedia.net/trivia. Play along.
Every Tuesday.
Every
Tuesday.
7
o'clock, right here.
And here we go. What is Rachel's last name on Friends? Is it Gray, Green, Grand, or Grant? They certainly gave us all G's. Anybody watch
I know I'm
Friends?
going to sound like a terrorist, but I hated Friends.
I didn't like Friends either. It wasn't my cup of tea.
It's still on. I guess they're all the shows are still on if you get some kind of like Hulu or some kind of a streaming service. Correct answer? Green. Rachel Green.
Rachel Green.
Right.
Half the people got it right.
Yeah, I don't know.
First place, Emily Whitcomb.
Of course my dad would know that one.
Of course, Emily
Nice,
got
off
that
to a
one.
great
Thanks,
start.
Emily.
What is the only number that can't be represented in Roman numerals? Is it -1, 0, 1, or 1 million? It can't be represented in Roman numerals. Is it -1, 0, 1, or 1 million?
I do not know.
I clicked too soon. Dang it.
I would say, how could you make a negative number? But I don't know. How could you make a 0? But zero is the correct answer.
0.
I guess I don't know.
Zero was a big
tough.
concept when the
Ooh,
Arabs
Emily's
Still on
still
top.
first.
Terrible start.
Christopher concentrating, slides into second,
score?
Corey third.
What U.S. state's nickname is the Tar Heel State? Colorado, New Hampshire, North Carolina, or West Virginia? Tar Heel State.
And I don't think that guy's looking at the map of the Tar Heel State. Just a hunch. Love the visual aids, though.
Yeah, sometimes they're helpful, sometimes not so much.
Yeah, they can throw you off, for sure.
I'm not sure what a Tar Heel is.
Yeah, it has something to do with walking around barefoot. And you get
Oh,
tar
wow.
on your heel from the road.
North Carolina. Emily's
shit.
staying in at
All
first.
right, within 100.
How in the
Corey,
world did you
but
know that, Emily?
Emily really was a sandbag, and she said she might not be good at this. The Yankees acquired which of these legendary players in a trade? Was it Joe DiMaggio, Derek Jeter, Mickey Mantle, or Babe Ruth?
I think this was infamous.
Yeah, it really was infamous. And it had something to do with a play called No, No, Nanette.
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth was the correct answer. Yeah, somehow some part of a
Guys,
Broadway
Emily,
Broadway
show.
I think Emily has a good poker face.
Yeah, she does. She was.
Wow.
That's not a poker face. That's a bragging face. You see that smile
In
right there?
October 1971, what Florida tourist attraction first welcomed visitors to its Magic Kingdom? Busch Gardens, Disney World, SeaWorld, or Universal Studios?
Busch Gardens isn't in Florida, man.
Busch Gardens in Florida, right
Oh.
next to Yingling Brewery. I've toured it twice, in Tampa.
Busch
But that's
Gardens
not the
sells
right
beer.
answer.
The only problem
Yeah.
is it's all Busch.
Disney World,
Disney World.
close to Epcot. Wow, Emily,
I did not know
Smoking
that I would
it.
be this good.
20% of the way through. What song, co-written by John Denver and released in 1971, begins with the lyrics, "Almost Heaven, West Virginia"? Is it Annie's song, "Rocky Mountain High," "Sunshine on My Shoulders," or "Take Me Home, Country Roads"?
Oh, I can't change my answer.
Zach should just start
Damn,
singing.
yeah, dexterity can do you in, or lack thereof.
Zach could just start singing, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh
almost
man, I
heaven.
love me some John Denver.
John Denver is
Rocky
the
Mountain, the answer, "Take Me Home, Country Roads."
Not if I wrote it.
And Emily,
Corey bumped a second.
6 of
Pete in
6. Greg Weaver, down in the standings.
Born on November 25th, 1971, what actress gained recognition for starring as Kelly Bundy on the TV sitcom Married with Children? Christina Applegate, Heather Locklear, Melissa Joan Hart, or Meredith Baxter?
Heather Locklear was on Married with Children a couple times as a guest star.
Meredith Baxter, a little too old for that answer.
Well, hi, Peg.
Christina
Yeah,
Applegate.
Christina Applegate. And Bud, her little brother.
Emily holding steady at first.
I,
What a
that one took
what
me
a
a little bit.
debut.
Definitely.
Which football team won the most games during the 2020 NFL regular season? Was it the Buffalo Bills, the Green Bay Packers, the Kansas City Chiefs, or the New Orleans Saints? These teams have the top 4 totals in the league, but you have to name which one had number 1 during the regular season. The Chiefs. So we have 11 players, and 10 of them got it right.
Oh, that was a lucky guess.
Oops.
Oops. Sports could be the Achilles heel for Emily.
Could be.
Corey,
Corey in
rockets
first.
into first
Human.
place.
In what Disney animated film does this kitten appear? The Rescuers, Lady and the Tramp, Cinderella, or the Aristocats?
Oh, I didn't see the cat at first. I was like, where's the cat?
I'm actually
cute.
not seeing it.
You think with 4 kids, I would have every Disney movie memorized, but The Rescuers and the Aristocats are 2 movies I've never watched.
What?
I got them, I just haven't watched them.
I named my first cat after
It was
the cat you just
Aristocats.
showed.
Then you know you got it right.
Corey back in first. Could be a
first.
seesaw battle. Or Corey's still in first, but Emily's right there. Pete,
Coming for you,
sneaking up in
Corey.
third. What adjective was used to describe the vegetable advertising mascot shown here? Was he happy, healthy, jiffy, or jolly? Ho, ho, ho.
Coming for you, Corey. With this one.
Really
Actually
is
not getting any
serious.
pictures, so I'm just
Oh, are you scrolling up?
Good things from the garden.
Oh, no, I'm not. Okay.
Everybody
All right.
got that one. That was a
Yep,
giveaway.
Jolly.
Wow, I was lucky. Okay,
Jolly
that's
Green
all right.
Giant.
That's good to know.
Nice.
Ah,
Corey.
Corey, beat me.
Impressive.
Neck
I
and
feel like
neck.
I'm actually losing points when I get it right.
Greg Weaver, though, silently in fourth.
Powered by rage, what soft-spoken scientist's alter ego is the Hulk? Bruce Banner, Bruce Wayne, Peter Parker, or Tony Stark?
As an IT guy, I too am powered by rage.
What's my secret? I'm always angry.
Yeah, you got to know your all your superheroes here, Marvel and DC.
Yeah. 91%.
Love it.
Everybody did quite well.
One person answered Peter Parker.
Bruce Wayne,
Oh, who did that?
Batman,
Shame on you, whoever that was.
Corey. But boy, this is minuscule. This could come down to a split second. Which of the following classic root beer brands was invented first? Was it A&W, Barks, Dad's, or Mug?
Oh man, I knew this. I think I answered it wrong. Oh.
I think I answered wrong too. But we'll see.
Which was invented first? Oh, I remember when that first came out. It was 100 years ago.
Oh.
Barks is the correct
Barks
answer.
It was Barks.
I would have had it wrong either way.
Oh, man. Barks dates back to 1898.
Wow.
I remember the
Years ago.
number on the bottle. That's the only one I remember the number being on the bottle, so that's what I went for.
NFL quarterbacks Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Baker Mayfield were all drafted in which year? 2016, 2017, 2018, or 2019?
You got me with the sports stuff. I'm like, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's not
Let's
easy.
go with you, Emily.
It's not an easy question anyway. I would say D.
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
Just taking a wag.
Oof.
Yeah, 2018.
2018.
Good on the two that got
Corey
it though.
knew the answer. Well done.
We have a few new players today.
Yeah,
Molly and Laura.
good stuff. Which of these bands was formed in Los Angeles in 1971 and has been touring for 50 years? ZZ Top, the Beach Boys, Kiss, or Eagles?
Kiss is from New
50
Jersey.
years.
Beach Boys haven't been touring for a long time.
Well, I think they
Eagles
started.
either.
They started before 1971 too.
Yeah,
so.
too. It's got to be ZZ Top, right?
I hope so. Oh no! It's the
Eagles.
Eagles.
Ah, well, they
Yeah.
have been touring.
Yeah.
I guess California.
Corey still on top. Has Corey taken top prize to this juncture?
It's been a while.
Okay.
Atlantic hurricanes are named after a series of male and female names. If all
What?
are used in the same calendar year, later storms are named after constellations, Greek letters, mythological creatures, or mountains.
And what if we run out of the next category? Because with global warming, we're going to have a lot more hurricanes. That's what they say. They
Yeah,
being the
that's true.
scientists.
Good.
Greek letters,
Greek
good job.
letters.
That kind of separated the wheat from the chaff a little bit.
How embarrassing.
I know.
Drum roll.
I'm so
Corey, though.
embarrassed.
That
Oh,
bumps
Chris
up to
and
second
Pete.
and Pete
No.
to third.
Christopher Inlow is aiming high. A so-called blue moon on October 31st, 2020 led what restaurant chain to make its signature Moons Over My Hammy sandwich a little more colorful? Was it Denny's, IHOP, Perkins, or the Waffle House? The Waffle House. It doesn't look that appetizing though, does it? It looks moldy, that
Yeah, it
bread.
doesn't look very good.
I think I could spare the blue food coloring.
Yeah.
IHOP was the correct.
Does anyone actually ever go to Denny's or
Denny's.
just kind of wind up there?
No, I go to Denny's.
Denny's.
I rehearse and write stuff at Denny's, and I love Denny's.
Well, and they love you back. You're in first place, Christopher. Nice job.
What purpose does a car's radiator serve? To cool engine coolant, to heat engine oil, to charge the battery, or to filter debris in the air?
So, Emily, how are you at car function?
No.
That was a
Well, this is
sexist
my
remark, I
pick
guess,
right
wasn't
here,
it?
guys.
I'm sorry.
Oh, but I got that one.
Yes, you did.
Technically, it also filters debris out of the air. You just don't want it to. But if you've ever seen a bug collection,
Look at
build up
that.
the
Yeah, it
radiator
does.
Oh,
well.
yeah, that's true.
Talk about sandbagging. Christopher on top. Thus far, America has had 5 presidents with the first name John. However, one of them did not go by John, but was instead known by what middle name? Was it Woodrow, Calvin, Grover, or Zachary? Man, this is trivia.
I know a joke about Zachary, but I can't tell it here.
The FCC, we know they're watching. That's great, Christopher. Good restraint. Zachary, the most popular answer,
Calvin.
Whoa.
is Calvin Coolidge.
Huh.
The reporter said, "I bet you can't." The other guy bet, "I can't get you to say 3 words," and Calvin Coolidge said, "You lose."
A staple of many Italian restaurants. What type of soup is traditionally made of green vegetables and meat in a clear chicken-based broth? Wedding soup, minestrone, pasta al fagioli.
Fusilli.
I know I pronounced that wrong. And Greg, say the next one for me.
Chopino? I don't know. Chopino?
Chipino,
Thank you.
not Geppetto.
I think I got this one wrong now.
Geppetto.
Minestrone,
Yep.
Minestrone.
incorrect. Wedding soup.
Wedding
Wow.
suit.
Yeah, wedding suit. Dang it.
Pete Socks.
Oh,
bumped the
big
first.
jump.
This is not good.
Supervisor Socks laying down the gauntlet. If your airline ticket lists an ETD, what does the D stand for? Delay, departure, distance, or destination?
No, but if your airline
really
ticket
difficult one.
if your airline ticket has 4 S's on it, it means you're going to be singled out, searched, and I found that out the hard way.
Oh.
So yeah, if you get the little 4 S's down there, it means extra scrutiny from security.
Yeah, I got a song about the TSA. I can't sing that either. Pete, holding steady. But everybody else still lurking.
What spiral-shaped ear bone is mainly responsible for hearing? The pinna, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that one
Malleus.
either. Malleus, the staple, the
Got this. I got
Yeah.
this.
I think I got
Cochlea.
this.
Cochlea.
I'll just say A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
Cochlea.
Cochlea. All right.
They make implants for these now.
Mm-hmm. Rush had one.
Cochlea. Rush Limbaugh?
Yep.
Pete Socks.
Greg bumped to second. Christopher in third.
Greg.
Go on, Pete.
He's
Ah,
finishing strong. Approximately how many hours does it take the average chicken to produce an egg?
Good
12,
Lord.
24, 36, or 48?
Now, we had chickens growing up, so
I guess
I
they
got
could
chickens
ask,
right now.
the
I
same
should get this
question.
one right.
they could ask the same question about a Hollywood producer. How
My answer would be like a terrible labor.
you can speed the process up by waving the hatchet around and
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, bacon with a nice round. And beard.
As viewers were regularly reminded during the run of the show, the M in MASH stands for medical, mobile, military, or mission.
I think the U.S. Army just retired their last MASH unit a couple of years ago.
Anyone watch that show?
Yeah,
I used to
Yeah.
with my parents. It was great.
I've seen it.
Great
I know
show.
what the show is, but I never watched it.
2 questions
Ah,
left.
yeah.
Mobile Army
Mobile
Surgical
Army
Hospital.
Surgical Hospital.
Pete Socks still in first. Greg Weaver second. Emily Whitcomb back in the running. Which of these is not the name of a NASA space shuttle? Atlantis, Discovery, Galileo, or Enterprise?
I'm starting to look bad again. My guesses are getting wrong.
Oh, I'm in the same boat.
Your middle was solid though, Greg. I mean, Christopher, your middle, you had a great start and your middle was solid. And anyway, let's see how you do. Galileo was not the name of a shuttle. All right,
Oh,
7 points.
Greg.
7
Down to
points.
the wire, Pete.
This is it. Do you feel the
This
pressure?
is it. Rich in vitamin E and found in some shampoos, argan oil is made from the kernels that grow in argan trees. What country are argan trees native to? Australia, Brazil, Madagascar, or Morocco?
Well, Pete, congratulations. You got this one.
You wanna
I
try
don't
to see what's
know,
on the
dude. This is
bottle?
total gas.
Yeah, can you read the fine print on the bottle? I don't know. I guess you can. I can. Well, what do you think? Who's got this?
Total
I don't
guess.
know. This was a
I guessed right.
Oh,
Morocco.
I
bumped
guessed
it too
right.
fast.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Greg
yeah.
right.
Awesome.
First win.
Woohoo! Good job, Pete.
Emily
Thank
third
you.
in her
Way to go, man.
triumphant
Greg, you were close.
debut.
Emily,
Yeah,
you
nice
were
job, Emily.
That
one
was
of the
Greg
best
Weaver.
showings
Well
for a
fought
guest we've
battle.
ever had.
I had it at the beginning, and then it all went downhill.
There were two of them
Tremendous.
that I knew, but I pushed the wrong button, and I'm like, oh gosh, I can't.
Yeah,
You can't
the
go back.
Roman numeral one, I'm still kicking myself.
Yeah,
Yep.
but
The
for
Arabs
those
invented zero.
dexterity issues,
Yep.
Corey ended up fifth. Well, we'll have the countdown here. 11th place, Beard, and 10th, Zach.
9th, we have Molly. 8th, we have Laura.
And 7th, Bacon. 6th, Denny Weaver.
Then we have Corey in 5th. Christopher making his debut as a panelist in 4th.
And really had the lead for a while.
Yeah, he
I
had
just
the lead
couldn't
for a
close
while.
the deal. Emily
know.
Whitcomb, what a glorious debut. You did tremendously well.
Way to go.
Finished
Way to
third.
go.
Nicely
Right.
done.
Yeah, nicely
Look,
done.
I just wanted people to see that it was okay to be a loser. It's all right.
Right,
You
yeah, you're hardly a loser.
can learn how to win, right?
You won
Way
the
to take
tin-
one for the
Right.
team.
Yes, thank you for that lesson.
We're all winners here, so I decided to be the loser.
Nice.
What a humanitarian. Let's go. I'll say second place. It's really uncharted territory. He's not used to this, but Greg Weaver, another solid round. It looked like you were going to snatch it at the end. It really did come down to the last question.
Yeah.
And drum roll.
Swimming.
Pete Sox is number 1.
Woo!
Take a bow, Pete.
Take
Way
a
to
bow,
go. Good
Pete.
job. Good job. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Nicely
Thank
done.
you.
Nice.
Now you have to keep it up.
Yeah, a lot of pressure to be the returning champion next week. So anyway,
Wow.
yeah. So panelists, great job as usual. Let's talk some more to Emily, and everybody else feel free to chime in as well.
So, Emily, what does this year look like for you? What projects do you have coming up? What goals do you have?
So I actually have one coming up that I have to fly to California for. I'm not allowed to say much, but it's directed by Renee Perez, and I'm flying out there on the 15th. And I think other than that, I have Serious Profession with Key 13 Film Partners. That'll come up in April. And then I have Phobias closer to the end of the year. And I have a few odd things that I auditioned for in between, but I haven't heard back yet. So I might have some few in between. And if not, then I'll be doing what I do best at home.
Awesome.
Emily, talk
Awesome.
about how you got started in the biz. I mean, were you in high school plays, or take us back? Not that long.
Yeah.
You're quite young, but take us back a little bit.
Yeah, so I grew up in Fairfield High School, so we had high school musicals and plays. I was in all of those, as many as I could be in. And then I was actually recruited by Libby McDermott to be in her film, which was actually a sequel to her film Dead Woman's Hollow. So the film that I was in was called Darkness Waits, and it was filmed locally, shot locally, local talent. Libby's from Waynesboro, so I shot with them, and it took almost 5 years to film, 4 in some, because we had so many schedules to coordinate. And from there I went, if I want to live my life in a way that will make me happy. I need to pursue acting full time for 2 years. And if it doesn't work out, then I know that at least I tried. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Awesome.
So do you get an agent? Is that one of the first things you should do to anybody viewing at home that might have aspirations?
So I actually don't, I'm not represented at all right now. My big advice is to do as many self-tapes and as many classes as possible. The biggest thing you want to do is training first. No one wants to hire you if you don't know what you're doing. And no one wants to represent you if you don't know what you're doing. So definitely take as many classes as you can. Everything is available via Zoom right now. Definitely check out a lot of online classes, training first.
So if someone wanted to find your work online, some of the movies and stuff that you were in, where would they look for that at?
I would definitely go to IMDb first. They have all the ones that are listed right now. I do have some on my Instagram page, and that's at aspiring, like you aspire. So aspiring Emily Whitcomb. So all of my projects are on there, and IMDb is pretty much the most updated website for all of that.
Awesome.
Well, any of the panels have any questions for Emily?
Can you come back next week?
I sure can if you want me to, but you're going to whoop my butt again, so I don't know if I want to.
Well, I mean, there's a little bit of luck. Sometimes the questions are right up your alley, and sometimes they aren't. And like Greg has all this general knowledge and a lot of scientific knowledge. So, but
Sports is my Achilles heel. So.
Yeah, sports, right? So, Zach, you're a returning veteran to the program. How do you think the second shot went for you?
Oh, I did terrible. So that was equal opportunity all over. It was just a total disaster. So it was great. I had a good time.
Oh, wow. I just realized I beat the tar out of Zach. I'm sorry about the loser jokes.
Dude, we're good.
So, Christopher, you know, if you can just work on your dexterity next week, you could be a contender once again. Just have to make the right selection with your device. So, Pete, how's it feel to be champion?
Oh, I'm gonna have to brag this up at the township meeting Monday night. I'm telling you.
You might need an agent, for sure. Definitely.
And Greg, you have to be on your game for next week, so you can.
Oh yeah, Pete's got me on my toes, and Emily.
Yeah, and Emily.
So,
Only at the
Emily,
beginning.
it sounds like mostly movies. Have you done live stage work as well?
I have, yeah. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Eichelberger when that was around in Hanover.
Hanover.
So I was there for a long time, and then Chad Allen Carr actually started the Adams County School of Musical Theater, which is now the Gettysburg Community Theater. And I've been working with them quite a bit. They're great. They're starting up back in-person performances. I think the audiences are still virtual. So I'm looking forward to working some more with them when we get back into it. And then everything that I did in high school was obviously in person as well, on stage.
What about directing? You have any aspirations in that regard?
Oh, no, I don't have the heart for directing. I think I'm too much of a pushover and a people pleaser to get my point across and have to direct people. So I'm gonna stay in front of the camera for now.
Christopher,
I think with the right cast, you would be a great director.
Oh,
I've actually worked with Emily.
Yes.
how'd
She's
that
a great
come about?
actress, and she knows what she's doing.
Oh, you're warming my heart. Thank you, Chris. And Chris, of course, is just amazing in and of itself. I mean, I would not be nearly as emotive or invested or passionate if Chris wasn't my scene partner for most of, the stuff we've worked through. So it's all through Chris.
Well, Chris, I know you don't like to talk about yourself, but give us a little bit of your background.
I've been performing as an entertainer since I was 4 years old. I'm a vocalist, writer. I write children's poetry, horror stories. I've sang with bands most of my life. I've done independent stuff as a vocalist, and I grew up on stage, and about 10 years ago started doing theater. I'm in the world's first virtual reality movie. I've done a lot of acting and stuff in the entertainment world, so I've been able to work with a lot of great people. Right now, I'm like yesterday, this past weekend, I was just wrapping up doing stuff. I'm the host and on and off-screen narrator for a Walt Disney Pictures approved documentary based on the Parent Trap series called The Legacy of the Parent Trap. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do. And fortunately, I've got my hand in a lot of cookie jars. And I grew up in a vaudeville type atmosphere. My father was really into vaudeville stuff. So I learned how to do a lot of stuff in the industry, because back in the day, you don't just act, you sing, you do everything, you dance, you do all those kind of things. So I was raised in the right kind of atmosphere with people that were into a lot of the roots of entertainment. So I've been fortunate with that, but that's all I got to say. You've got some very talented people on this platform here. So there's no sense in
I was going to say, I can't remember a more diverse and talented group of panelists. Just the entertainers and municipal government, and then Greg Weaver, a legend unto himself. So we're
Absolutely legend.
we
Legend.
really feel blessed.
It's a nice variety.
Yeah, this is only our second show of the year, and so hopefully we get some. People will keep coming back. We set aside Tuesday nights from 7 to 7:30, and Zach, we didn't give you a forum for song, but we could do that again because I know you probably wrote a couple more songs today.
Yeah, whenever you want me to sing, I'll be happy to.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good.
You got a closing number for us? Can we close with a song from Zach?
We certainly can if Zach wants to sing.
Well, let's thank all our panelists, Greg Weaver, Christopher Inlow, Pete Sox, the champion for tonight, Zachary Hurst, and Emily Whitcomb. Thanks so much for being with us, and best of luck to you. We look forward to learning more about your performances and your great exploits, and we wish you all the success. Same to you, Christopher. So we'll close with
Thank you, guys.
with Zach. All right, thanks, Emily.
Thank you. Have a great night, and I'm ready to hear Zach sing. Woohoo!
All right. Again, this was kind of a new one. It's called "Worst Part of Town," and it's based off of the town of Carton. So, a lot of good things to say. All right, here we go. I've been looking for something, nothing short of a dream. Maybe not for running, but I'm starting to see. Oh, I laid out my car, not saving the king, so save me from dying and a home without peace. Maybe it's shameful, just look around, 'cause I know where the worst part of town. There you go.
Very nice.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all at
Thanks,
home
Zach.
for tuning in. We'll see you next Tuesday night
See you next Tuesday. Thanks for a wonderful evening. Bye.
here on Trivia.
Sounds great.
Good night, everybody.